Hello everybody, this is Ryan over at High Carb Regenerator. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to talk about white rice, the nutritional value, and how much arsenic is in it, okay? This is actually a response video. So I made a video about cooked versus raw the other day. I think it was 2 or 3 videos ago, and I could not believe how many comments I got about rice on that thing. About how nutritionally void it is, about how it's empty calories, I could not believe. I deleted a lot of them because they were just so pointless. And I don't want people to get confused by some delusional people. So I deleted a lot of the comments. And today I'm actually going to go over the nutritional value. I'm going to hop into the computer right over here. And so this is going to be a kind of a two-part video. And we're going to go explore the nutritional value of white rice. The same white rice that has kept the Asians, the Africans, anybody else who eats this stuff alive for thousands of years. Now, can you live solely off of rice? No. Can you live solely off potatoes? Yes. But it's the same with fruit. You cannot just solely live off bananas. You cannot solely just live off most fruits. Most things that grow above the ground do not have all the vitamins, the stuff that grow below the ground, because the stuff below the ground requires more, nutrients to actually grow, because it actually has to grow a plant. So it would be the same with rice. Like I would bet that if you ate the plant of the rice, it would get more nutrients than the rice itself. I could be wrong. I haven't looked into it. Maybe we'll look into it here. I've never seen anybody actually eat the grass that basically that it grows out of. So we're going to explore that. But I was baffled. And like this fruitarian thing, yes, fruit is very good for you. But there's been a lot of fruitarians who have actually died because of being on a fruitarian diet, because they couldn't get nutritionally dense fruit. Somebody actually had a comment that you'd be better off eating subpar fruit than rice. I'm like, where do people get? I mean, most of the time when people go fruitarian and they have problems with their teeth, it's because of subpar fruit, because it's so acidic. Look at my teeth. I have not been to the dentist since 2001. The only people that I know that have cavities are the people that go to the dentist. And the only reason I went then was to get my teeth cleaned for the wedding. So, I just like clean them up a little bit for the wedding. I don't understand people eating acidic food and then wondering why their teeth are messed up and then blaming it on the fruit. It's not the fruit's fault. You didn't eat right fruit. If you ate right fruit, you'd have your teeth. So anyway, I'm going to actually probably just hop into the computer right now. This probably is not going to be a very long video. I was shocked and I had to respond to it. I mean, there had to have been 5, 10, I don't know. And then each one of them had like people fighting with each other. I was like, wow, this is crazy. I mean, yes, fruit is great, but like people take this to the extreme here. Anyway, let's hop into the computer. All right, here we are in the computer. So let's, I pulled up the nutrition facts of a banana 101. And we have the breakdown here. So calories 89, water 75%, protein 1.1, carbs 22.8. This is for one medium, 100 grams basically. Sugar 12.2, fiber 2.6, fat 0.3. All right, let's go down here. So what vitamins and minerals does it possess? Potassium, vitamin B6, vitamin C, dopamine, and I don't know how to say that one, catechin. So that's what it's got. Let's go to white rice. 242. Now, this is 186. I don't know why. I wish it was apples to apples here, but it is not. 0.4 grams fat, 53 grams of carbs, 0.6. So it does have a bit of fiber, 0 sugar, 4.4 grams of protein, manganese, 0.7, 2.7 of iron, and 0.3 thiamine. let's go down here and see vitamins. It's got, all right, so white rice provides 14.9 milligrams of magnesium as well. Here they are. So white rice is an excellent source of manganese, providing 30% of the daily value, iron, 15% of the daily value, and some vitamin Bs. So it actually has a little bit more than a banana as far as health-wise goes. And let's just look up average Japanese people who live primarily on rice. They don't look fat. No fat. Pretty skinny people. That's a terrible image. I mean, here is the extent of fat and this looks like an American. This is what we got in Japan. White rice. Okay, so let's go into a few more things here. I want not this one. The nutrition facts. I just wanted to watch this on white rice. But not actually that much. If you look at the difference, it's not that big. Wish they would do this per 100 grams. Gluten-free. I tend to just buy straight up rice. I don't really buy anything with it added in. Okay. So there was that. And then as far as the arsenic thing, I wanted to watch a little bit about that with McDougall here.
So one other thing you asked me is you said, okay, Dr. McDougall, I know what the problem is. The problem is arsenic in my rice. And Dr. McDougall, you're recommending people eat rice, and obviously I shouldn't be eating rice because it's loaded with arsenic, and everybody knows this because Consumers Report did a big article.
And McGregor, or what, not McGregor, I always think it's McGregor. Gregor or whatever his name is, man, that dude took off with it.
November in 2012, and told you that your rice is loaded with arsenic. I refused to answer you. But finally, you kept asking, and I had to answer you, and so I did answer you in a newsletter that I published just recently.
Man, that was 10 years ago, and it's still floating around. That's crazy.
What the Consumer Report says is it says this. It says rice contributes to 70% of exposure to inorganic arsenic. But they go on to say, which would put it in third place behind fruits, fruit juices at 18% and vegetables at 24%. Still, all you've heard is don't eat rice. And that's all your friends have told you.
Eat fat instead.
Don't eat rice because it's loaded with arsenic.
Just kidding.
And you say, okay.
And it's ironic because that is the exact same thing that they're fed to the animals that you're eating. So it's a concentrated amount.
Okay, McDougall, weigh in. Okay. Then Nature came out with their point of view, and they had an article called Contamination, the Toxic Side Effect of Rice. When you've got Consumers Report.
And let's not forget that Asian people are the healthiest until they eat the Western diet people on the planet.
You've got Nature, two of the most respected publications on the market, telling you that you should avoid eating rice. Now, if you read this Nature article, what they say is they say this. They say, the situation is especially dire in Bangladesh.
Well, they don't have latrines there. I mean, Bangladesh is it's pretty third world.
Where rice is the national staple. And the water is naturally high in arsenic. But that's not what the report tried to tell you. They tried to tell you that rice is a huge threat to your health. Excuse me, the problem is the water in Bangladesh. It's loaded with arsenic. The research is clear, but who cares? You can sell magazines if you tell people not to eat rice. That's what I think.
Money, money, money.
And your wells in some of the places you live are highly contaminated with various types of toxins, including arsenic. So check your drinking water. The problem is not the rice. Now, if you read the Consumer's Report article, they'll tell you, okay, there are some wise things that you can do as a consumer. Now, one of the things you want to do is you want to buy California-produced rice. Now you say, what's so special about...
I actually buy it from Thailand or Japan. They don't have the issues, especially Japan, but that rice is expensive, boy.
California-produced rice. What's special about California-produced rice as opposed to rice grown in the southeast United States is that rice grown in California is not grown on soils that are highly polluted with arsenic. Whereas in the southeast United States, they used to grow cotton. It was the major crop. And the boll weevil was a primary threat to the cotton crops. And guess what they did to kill the boll weevils? They sprayed them with arsenic. And what do you think happened to that arsenic? It went into the soil. And so now when they grow rice...
All right. Exactly. There you go with that. I also wanted to go to this one last thing, and then I'm going to send it back.
Kepner diet is a diet of rice. They use white rice and fruit and fruit juice and sugar, table sugar. They had to give table sugar to cut the nutrient content of the rice. You see, rice has...
But it doesn't have nutrition. It's empty calories.
so much protein in it that it would burden failing kidneys and failing livers. So in some cases, Kepner had to make half the diet sugar, which has no protein, so that the patient would do okay, would not suffer.
I have been there. I think that's why some of the stuff that was said in the comments kind of irked me the most, because I've actually had kidney issues, and it's not fun.
From too much protein, a white rice was just about 5% protein. His naysayers, the people who wanted to see Kepner fail, actually took 8 of his patients who were on the rice diet, put them in a metabolic ward, and studied them, and reported they could find no metabolic deficiencies and only positive results on his patients. If you want to find this research easily, just by going to a link, you go to my December 2013 newsletter, and just what I said about his contemporaries trying to prove him wrong, just hit the link and you'll read the paper. Yeah. Anyway, that's the kind of diet that he fed him.
Anyway, okay. That's what I have to say about it. The fact that people are saying that it's nutritionally void or has arsenic, all fruit has arsenic at some level. I've done videos on this, actually, probably, I think it was this year. Like, there is arsenic in almost everything. And then they want to, I mean, these people were vegan and they were extremely fruitarian, but a lot of the people that have come after me over this year, are saying, keto, but the keto, it has a lot of animal protein and animal fat in it, and that animal ate the exact same thing that you're saying is bad for you. Anyway, food for thought, literally. All right, welcome back. Hopefully this video did some good. If it did, share it, like it, comment, questions down below. Talk to you next time.